It is January 28th, 2025. It is a Tuesday, and you're looking at a bunch of paper. I want to share with you what I sold. So I sold 7 items on eBay in the last 24 hours. And over the weekend, so it's Tuesday, so over the weekend, my eBay sales were slow, and for some reason they kicked in the last 24 hours, most of them yesterday on the 27th. I had one sale? No, I didn't have any sales that came in this morning. They all came in last night, yesterday. And it started with these here, where I had a Kids Bop CD lot sale. Don't know how many there were, but this sold for $42 plus shipping. I feel like there were 22, but I'm not 100% sure. So $42 plus shipping. These were CDs that I had hung on to for a long time, as well as added to with those pallets of those CD only pallets that I'd had for a long time. And so that I continue to sell these CD lots. I've sold a bunch, and I still have a bunch more to sell on eBay. This was a really nice sale. So Kids Bop can do really well, guys, if you get a bunch of them together. I would say 20 to 30, you can sell them for decent money. But you get over 30, 40, you can sell them for really good money as well. And then I sold a loose. Remember I sold The Sopranos, the loose discs, the entire series, complete series. This is Everybody Loves Raymond. This one is season 1 through 6, and then the next one, there's another one. I want to pull it out, but there's another case that has the rest of the series, so it's the complete series. I think there's 10 seasons. And this one I took an offer on for $25. Happy to do it. It was real simple. Again, it's a way to make some extra money if you're dealing with bulk and you don't want to keep or store the full cases. Not just the discs. You can pull the discs, keep track of them, and try to put together a complete series, and they sell pretty quick. Now, it helps that I have these cases, but I don't think you necessarily need the cases as long as you can have the little sleeves, whatever it may be, the little paper sleeves, that kind of thing, if you can get a bunch of those, or plastic sleeves. And you could use jewel cases, thin jewel cases as well if you have those. But if you happen to have carrying cases like these, the portable CD or DVD carrying cases, those really make it convenient. I don't have any more of these for sale, but anyway, that's a side note. So that sold. That was really nice. I sold this DVD, which came from a Gaylord from 2022. Didn't make much money off of it, but I did make some money. It's another language, but yeah, it's a DVD. I wouldn't put this up for sale again, but that sold. And then let's talk about this one over here. This was a donation in 2023. Wow, this was a donation, but I sold it for $23 and change. It's a Decca CD box set. There's 4 CDs, so it still sold for decent money, even though it took a while to sell. I'm happy with that. It doesn't take up much space to store it. That happens all the time, where I have something that I listed a long time ago, and then it sells for decent money. Of course, this happens as well, where this sold for I think it sold for $8 and change, but it was not free shipping, which helped, so that I was able to make some money off of it. And then this one sold. This was a donation back in July of last year. Bree and the Barrow Downs, a Middle-earth adventure module, complete and ready to run. This is, what are they called? I forgot the term, but this is for, it's gameplay. It's like it's a game from Middle-earth, from Lord of the Rings. And it sold for $29 plus shipping. So this is a good one to pick up. It didn't sell immediately, but it still sold for good money. And that's what it's all about, as far as I'm concerned. If you're going to get into media, understand that some of them are just going to take a while longer to sell. And you can build up that sort of consistent sales of midterm to long tail items. This one I just listed, found on my shelf. So this came from this one, and this one, which we'll talk about, came from my second location, my bookstore, that I'm still going through. The inventory on the retail store, I'm still going through. I still have all the fantasy sci-fi books to go through. I'm like halfway through the kids' books, etc. And even in the kids' books, I'm finding older older books like this, which was this is a first Herman Walk, The City Boy. This is a first edition with the dust jacket, and I sold it for $40 plus shipping. Again, I just listed this within the last week and a half. So look out for this one if you come across it. There's a lot of first editions of books that you can get really good money for. And when I got that bookstore, I bought all the inventory in the store. So everything on the shelf, everything on the shelves in the front on the retail space, and then there's a room in the back. There's a couple rooms in the back with a bathroom, and like I've showed you many times, there was tons of books back there that I bought. But I continue to go through the books on the sales floor and find stuff like this. So, instead of having this sit in the store and it's unlikely to sell, I can sell it right away on eBay. Or, sometimes it takes longer, but nonetheless, it sold for really good money. And this one here is a Ken Holt mystery, The Clue of the Silver Scorpion by Bruce Campbell. This is a first edition. This sold really quickly, and I sold it for $49.99 plus shipping. Again, this is just sitting on the shelf in the bookstore, and it's unlikely that it's going to sell. But this one apparently is sought after, and it sold really quickly. And all you got to do is your research. This is from 1961. All you have to do is do your research. Search on eBay. You can search on Amazon as well, but also Abe Books helps a lot. If I see that the prices are high on Amazon, eBay, and Abe Books, then I know that I have a valuable book. Also, of course, if Amazon is showing that this one is selling, which it was, this particular copy of it, the hardcover with the dust jacket, first edition, it's selling, regularly in the sense of for a collectible older book from the 60s, from the early 60s. And there's not a ton for sale, that I know that I found a good one as well. So be on the lookout for this one. Some of these Ken Holt mystery ones, like this one, are sought after if you have the first edition. There are people that collect them, trying to complete their collection of this. I mean, look at this. It shows a list of Ken Holt mystery stories. I'm pretty sure there's more than that too. I'm sure a lot of collectors, they're trying to get all of the Ken Holt mysteries in the first edition copies of them to have the complete set, complete series, and people will pay up for them. So a couple things, right? Patience, doing your research. Also, this expands your knowledge base of what is valuable. And so if I ever come across this book again, Clue of the Silver Scorpion, with this particular cover, I know that I have a good book that's going to sell for good money. So these were the sales. Again, being patient, right? Over the weekend, it was like, I don't think I had one sale on Sunday. And then yesterday I had how many did I have? Well, yesterday I had 8 sales on Monday. One of them was early, and I shipped it yesterday, but I had 8 sales. So obviously something, I don't know what happened on the weekend, but it was made up for yesterday, and was able to get some good sales. So, learn your craft, right? Do your research, go through lots of media, be that CDs, records, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, whatever it is. Learn, what's worth selling, what's not, and you'll be able to build a nice store and get consistent sales. All right, guys, keep it up. I'll see you next video. Take care.